Welcome back to Chow Time Pod. It's your host, Red. I got videos today from Life of Abundance. This is a video from one of our own. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get at Chow. It's Chow Time.
How much money would you spend on me if we went out on a date?
How much money would I spend on you?
Yeah.
Like,
are you gonna suck?
Word, like, what you doing later?
I don't know. Whatever depending on how much money you spend on me.
You're a prostitute?
So what's like your minimum?
No, I just want to hear, like, how much do you think you would spend on me?
What's your favorite food?
Yeah.
It's so sad that women think that how much money men spend on their first date is how much value they have. Girl,
Sushi.
useless.
Sushi?
Yeah.
So how sushi might be like what? Like maybe $200-$300.
Oh, you would spend $200-$300 on me?
Whoa, the man did not say all that. He just said sushi would probably be $200-$300.
You go out for sushi, yeah, that shit is not cheap.
Yeah, you're very kind. You're a very kind man.
I'm not really.
You're definitely getting after that.
What the hell's your problem, witch? Go back to hell where you came from.
Yep.
Be gone!
Wow, that shit loud. That's your phone?
That's my laptop.
Somebody's messaging you. Huh? What are you doing live with that nigga? Huh? Somebody. Sheesh. I see you work with some, like, you gotta. I see you working with something there.
And they chose the bear? Really?
Have a look at the strong, independent woman. Well, until a man burps.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, and by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men.
So all of a sudden, when men turn gay, they become more useful for women. That is just such an interesting take.
And nobody can gossip.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
A second. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it. No, it's a handyman she's talking about.
It's a handy manny. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have, well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that.
My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's gay.
What I got out of this? Single,
They're all jealous of her husband.
lonely cat ladies, and divorced cream gobblers. Misery loves company. You know, without men, the world will stop.
A woman will get in a car designed and built by a man and go to a studio that was built by men and sit on a chair that was built by men and talk to a camera that was built by men and tell the world that men ain't shit. Shows she is worse than low IQ. She's a bad person.
I don't think some of you ladies truly understand how difficult a man's life is.
Men are more lonely and more single than ever before.
It's okay to be a man.
It's not okay. It's necessary.
Men just kill themselves and no one cares.
Most men would rather get punched in the face than talk about their feelings.
You don't have the right to be sad. You never even had the guts to tell Margaret how you feel.
There was moments, man, where I didn't want to be alive, bro. It was really tough.
One thing that nobody knows about.
Little story time. I had a lot of these feelings. I had a lot of this growing up in high school. High school was like one of my favorite moments in life, but also one of my more difficult moments in life. I lost my tennis coach like my summer of 9th grade, or from 9th grade to 10th grade. And he was almost like a father figure to me. And he died by from a shooting, from gang violence. And that shit broke me. that was the first time in my life that that innocence was shattered, right? That when I truly saw good people, bad things happen, and then bad people, good things happen. It wasn't the way the world worked in my mind, the way the world TV portrayed everything, that bad men, bad things happen to bad people, good things happen to good people. That was the first time I experienced something so horrible happen to a good person that I couldn't understand. I became so enraged. Why? Because I was so upset about it, and I couldn't fathom why everybody else around me wasn't as upset as I was. And I didn't understand it, and I didn't get it. And it made me so upset at the world, made me so upset at everybody around me. It made me just so upset that why is nobody mourning this great man the same way I'm mourning this great man? What the fuck is wrong with people? That's exactly what went through my mind. And these thoughts of not being alive and all of these things were so dominant in that time. Like so dominant that I spoke about it in class. Because I think in English class, the teacher was just talking about something and was talking about, self-deletion. And I was just like, oh, I didn't think much of it because, again, kind of young kid, just kind of navigating things. And I was like, oh, I think about that all the time. And she looked at me in like a little bit of like taken back. And then she started writing something down on a piece of paper. And then she, tried to explain it off as, like, oh, people that are a little bit smarter, people that feel a little bit different from other people. This is just by her words. I'm not trying to say I'm smart or anything. They do feel alienated and they think about these things more. And I just thought I was weird. I just thought I was one of those kids that, didn't understand life as much as I should have understood life. And when I shared that, and then she obviously contacted my counselor, and then my counselor contacted me. We had a whole discussion thing about it. They didn't think I was suicidal, but they definitely understood that it was a thought process that I constantly thought about. And they weren't sure like exactly why, because I wasn't sure exactly why I was so upset. The only reason I'm able to tell you guys this now, because I spoke with it with my best friend. My best friend at the time that seen all of it. And he also understood what happened. But from the outside perspective, right? And I couldn't understand from the inside perspective of why I was completely upset. I just knew I was upset. And I didn't get that it was making me lash out. It was making me think about these things. I just didn't understand. And my best friend kind of analyzed everything. And was like, oh, then I'm able to tell you guys now, yeah, that was actually the reason why I had those thoughts, and was just couldn't process high school properly. And I was just so upset literally all of my high school career because it happened so early, and I didn't understand. And again, all my friends he was a tennis coach, and all my tennis friends and everybody, I didn't see the devastation in them, and I didn't get why there wasn't such a devastation in them. So these thoughts are rampant even when you're young, and it's hard to even navigate these thoughts sometimes because you don't even know why they're coming up, especially when you're at a younger age.
I suffer from crippling anxiety. I sometimes have panic attacks in the shower because of fear of death.
I got married. We were together about 8 years, and then she left. So I was totally alone.
All right, what's your name, man? Johnny. You have a girlfriend right now, bro? Yes, I do. I've been holding this flower for her all night. Do you think that she's been on any dating apps at all? Last time she was on Tinder was when she met me. I got this app called Cheater Busters, bro. Is this her? Yo, it says that she's being active on Tinder, bro. It says she has Tinder Gold and everything.
Name?
Sophie.
Sophie, nice to meet you. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A doctor and an astronaut.
Well,
There that goes.
unfortunately, she's riding the wrong rocket. This is the reality of feminism, and it's honestly very sad to see.
Stupid asshole. Stupid asshole. You stupid asshole.
Have you ever fallen in love with an adult film actor after doing a scene with them?
You know what? I have, actually. But then we cleaned up and then they had to go back to their wife. Even when the camera wasn't rolling, we like took a break and we were still like having sex. But then, you know, we went back to reality.
The post-nut clarity hit,
Yeah.
and he was like,
Oh, I got a wife. I've dated a co-star, but it just never worked out.
why do you think that is?
I'm jealous. There's boundaries too. I just can't see my partner versus like, you know,
Hilarious.
I know. But I feel like with me, you have to be open-minded. But with me, I couldn't be open-minded.
Right.
I
Be open-minded enough for the both of us.
Yeah.
Because I ain't got it.
Like, no, the thing is, the women, you don't have to work as much as the male because there's like a 10% versus the 90% female pool. So he's always going to be work and then he can't come. He's going to be like, oh, I can't come. Oh, I have to save my nut for work. I can't do it.
Her saying they had to go back to the wives, that is crazy. This is some top tier cream gobbling bop logic. And it's actually insane that she thinks that her partner can't sleep with anyone else, but she can get her back blown out like Vietnam because of her job. And her saying boundaries is...
Did you say Cambodia, brother? We got blown out too.
Wild in this context.
Do you have any questions for me?
Can I fart real quick or no?
It's free country, dude.
So, to date night.
Did you just do a little fart there?
No, it was the way my foot was going when I sat down.
Yeah, I don't think it was your foot, babe. I could smell it. It's fine.
It was you, wasn't it?
No, I didn't fart. I know when I fart.
Did I just fight it?
No, that's not always the case. I didn't, but who cares? Anyway, how's your week?
You just ruined her week, brother.
Babe, fine, I farted.
Really?
Yeah.
Babe, that's so gross.
Talk about putting the gas in gaslighting.
Crazy.
I'm getting strong Amber Heard vibes here.
What is your biggest flex? I don't want to sound too cocky, but I am so pretty. Honestly, every guy wants to talk to me. I can call anyone, yeah. Hello.
But what the hell, boy?
Oh, he must just be playing too hard to get.
Those who are still single, my best advice for you is remain as you are. And those who are engaged, you still have the chance to walk away before it's too late. And those who are married, may the Lord have mercy on all of us. And please don't come and see me. I don't have the time for you. Keep your trouble to yourself. Have a Kit Kat. Have a break.
So, I guessed his wife punched him in the face.
The most expensive thing a man has bought you.
Does vacation count?
Yeah. And the funny thing is chicks be acting like it doesn't count. See, broads are so goofy, like they love tokens, right? So say you take a chick out on a vacation, she still want the plushie though. You might have spent 10 bams on a vacation, but she want the plushie. And here's the thing, when you ask her and they remember, they don't think of the vacation as a gift because you didn't give her something tangible.
True.
So when they're thinking of gifts, they're thinking of the things they can hold in their hand. Because they want to show other women the mental. It's amazing. Like if you pay for her education, you pay for her to go to college, that doesn't really count. It's not romantic, even though it's expensive. I need to save money. Get that plushie. I ain't getting it, but y'all can save money. It's a cheat code. Finesse them. Get the plushie. Just don't get the...
It's because they view anything that you enjoy as well as not a gift. A gift in their minds is something that is only centered around them receiving it. You know, you can pay for their whole college education and they will tell everyone that they did it themselves without any help. You see, modern women today are so unappreciative.
Sometimes men disappear because they feel like their effort is not being reciprocated.
Talk about it.
So hear me out. A lot of women feel like their approach to dating is, you as a man have to prove to me you are worthy of my time, my energy, and me being more vulnerable to you.
And because of what you've been through, you think that's the right way to do it. But unfortunately, when you're dealing with a man who's actually serious and he's seeing you're holding back, you got walls up, he has concerns that you're wasting his time. So now he falls off because he's like, all right, she's tripping, she's not really making any effort. But because there's still a desire there, because he still likes her, I think the comment, the like is a temperature check. Let me see how she'll respond. Let me see if I can still reignite something here. But it all stemmed from, are we actually making a mutual effort to get to know each other? Okay. So just make sure before you start throwing all kinds of accusations at the man, ask yourself, was I coming correct in this process or not?
Cook up, sir. And this is why men are getting their passports.
List of reasons why I think the passport bros have actually figured it out. Starting off with number 1. They're looking for traditional women who value family. Men in other cultures, other countries, put family first above their needs, above anything else.
True.
Family is very important. There's nothing.
This is why, again, my takes on a lot of things, especially in the red pill and in the manosphere, is so a little bit different than others, because I was raised Asian. I grew up in Asia. I came here and my family is still very Asian-like. You know, we're still very traditional. We still do all of the Cambodian holidays, the Chinese holidays. We go to the temple and do all these things. That's why I'm so family oriented. That's why I think family is the end all be all. I think kids are the end all be all. It's just my value system. Some of you guys agree, some of you guys don't, but it is a different value system than what most Americans seem to put in front.
Wrong with a man who values family and wants to find a partner who also does. Number 2, women in other countries are often very feminine. They let the man lead. A man will value a feminine woman. 3, women in other countries are actually very educated. A huge misconception that women in other countries are poor, uneducated. That couldn't be furthest from the truth. There's nothing better than having a partner who is equally as intelligent as you are. Number 4, these men are seeking women who know how to cook. And cook for the family. It is one of the most important things. Family dinner time, sitting down together. Let's face it, most men don't want to go eat fast food every day. They want a woman who cooks for them, who takes care of them and the family. Passport bros simply just want a soft, feminine, traditional woman who will cook, who's intelligent. There's nothing wrong with that, and I think they figured it out. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Cheat code for sure.
Meanwhile,
it's just definitely a cheat code not every man can use, nor does every man want to use it because they don't want to leave the United States.
Why would anybody want to deal?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business. I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem now, ain't it? You just described yourself as a man. See, you got to understand what the men want. And nothing you said in there was anywhere close to being feminine, beautiful, inspirational, caring, loving. The way you're talking almost sounds like a dude. Better go back to your husband. That's all you got. Especially in New York. What part of New York?
Brooklyn.
Oh, yeah. No, it's done. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
Weighs more than me. 5'4".
Somebody tell me what's wrong with what he said to that woman, because there were so many triggered feminists in the comment section. Ladies, the real answer to this question is obedient, a helpmate, will pray for you, submissive, fit, friendly, feminine, and caring, and a woman that will add value to a man's life. That's what a man wants. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But before I end this video, let me end you guys off with the conspiracy theory of the day.
They're all in the club.
Balenciaga. passport, bros. Every time it's the holidays and the beginning of the year, it always seems to come back up. There's a reason why I push it. I literally think it's the best method to find a good family, to be able to start a legacy and get good kids out of whatever the hell this is right now. Yes, there are some women here. I'm not saying there aren't, but the chances of finding it are just so much better in other countries. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. Again, there's Chow Time 2.0 in the description. Please give it some subs. Ciao.